Remember that we have been learning about Thanksgiving? Sophia's mom is going to tell us a little bit more, okay? So listen.
Okay. Long time ago, some people from England was very sad because the king did not let them do the things they wanted to do. And the king said, if you don't do what I say, you have to go. So many dads, many moms, and many children left their homes in a big boat like this. And the boat was called the Mayflower. These people were called the Pilgrims. No, it's okay. Pilgrims are people who travel from one country to another to live in a place where they can be happy. Many of our parents were living in other countries and came to the USA to live and be happy, like the Pilgrims did. Perhaps your grandparents or your cousins live in another country and you have to take a plane to visit them. Do you know if your mom or your dad used to live in another country? No? Your mom and your dad used to live in another country? No? Your mom or your dad? No? Venezuela? Probably? Or Colombia? Probably? Or India?
Cuba.
Or Cuba?
Definitely Cuba.
So, the Pilgrims got in the boat, the Mayflower, and there were a lot of people in that boat. And the boat moved a lot, and the babies were crying, and everybody wanted to arrive to the new home in the United States. So finally, they arrived. They got down the boat, and it was very cold, and there was snow. In which season there is snow? Do you know the season? In which season there is snow?
Remember the
And it's
season?
cold. Which one? No, it's cold. Which season? Is it summer?
Fall.
There is a lot of cold in fall, but when do we have snow? When do we have snow?
Winter.
In winter! Yes, that's true, in winter. So the captain of the boat went on shore to see if they could find any houses. He couldn't find any house like yours or mine. But he found some nice people who welcomed them. Nice people who welcomed them. Do you know who these people were? No, thank you. They were natives. Natives. They looked very different. They looked very different. Their houses were very different. Oh, no, it's okay. They looked very different, the natives and the people from England. Their houses were very different, but they were friends, and they all became friends, because it doesn't matter if we're different. We can all be friends, right? So the Pilgrims' dad put their jackets and started to cut down the trees to build new houses for the family. The days went on and it was less cold and the sun started to shine. Do you know what happens when the snow when there is a lot of sun? What happens to the snow? Melts. It melts, that's true. So the leaves began to grow and the flowers blossom. How do you call the season when we have flowers?
Spring.
Spring, yeah, that's true. So the natives and the Pilgrims were friends. The natives knew how to plant corn and pumpkin. They showed the Pilgrims how to do it. So the Pilgrims put the little seed in the soil and started to water and took care of them. After spring, the sun was shining brighter and brighter, and it was very hot. What's the season when we have a lot of hot weather and we go to the swimming pool and we go to the beach? What's that season? What's the season when we go to the beach? Okay, what's the season when we go to the beach? Is that winter? It's summer. Yes, that's true. It's summer. And everybody was happy, and there were a lot of birds and butterflies, and the big trees with leaves, have a lot of leaves to cool down when there was a lot of sun. So one day the leaves turned yellow and brown and started to fall. What season is that where the leaves fall down? Fall, that's true! And remember those little corn and pumpkin seeds they planted? Well, they grew bigger and bigger and became huge plants. So the pilgrim dad and the boys gathered all the corn that the natives showed them how to plant. And with all the corn and the pumpkins, the pilgrim moms made cornbread and pumpkin pie, and turkey, and they had a very, very big party like this one. And the pilgrims say to the natives, "Thank you for being our friends, and thank you for showing us how to plant corn and pumpkin." And they share the food as we are doing today. And they had a lot of fun in the party. So every year we have a party like this to celebrate that we are friends with each other. And family and friends get together and we celebrate that the Mayflower boat came to the United States with the pilgrims. And we give thanks. That's what we call the holiday Thanksgiving, because we give thanks. And we say thank you to everybody for being our friends. And today we say thank you to our moms for this food, and we say big thank you and applause to Miss Angie, because Miss Angie taught us a very beautiful song. Thank you, Miss Angie.
Yay!
Okay, so enjoy your food.